All right, everybody, Lloyd Hennison here from the Stadia Cast podcast with another first look for you. This one I'm super excited about. Spiritfarer has finally hit Google Stadia. I've been looking forward to this game for a while. I played about an hour on Xbox. I'm excited to play this on Stadia, which is the platform, my chosen platform, the platform that I love to play my games on. If you're not familiar with Spiritfarer, you are a character who is in charge, or we'll learn that shortly after starting it. You're in charge of collecting souls to ferry on to the afterlife. We'll get into the story. I won't talk right now about it, but in the little bit of time that I've played, it's like a mixture between Animal Crossing, because you're attracting different souls to your boat. You have to do different quests to get them to come onto your boat. You're also building things. So you start off with nothing, then you add housing and a kitchen, and then you add places where you can grow food, and then you add specific buildings for specific spirits you have on your boat. One might want a carpentry shop, the other one might want a loom, and you're using that to collect more items, to build more things, to continue on with your quest. The game is super charming. It reminds me of like a I don't know, Spirited Away kind of game, very like Studio Ghibli style art. The game is just absolutely beautiful, plays beautiful, looks beautiful, and I can't wait to jump into it. So without much further ado, let's jump right into it. We're going to go right in. We're going to do 15, 20, 30 minutes, probably closer to 30 minutes as we jump into the game. The game itself, as I said, it's like Animal Crossing, but it's also crossed a little bit with Stardew Valley with the way that the game works. The animation is just gorgeous. I'm going to turn my cam off while this is going on. I'm just so excited to play this on Stadia in a higher resolution than I have on my Xbox One. And so, like always, I record this in 1080p, but I'm playing 4K on my 4K monitor. So if you're noticing that it looks a little bit low resolution, well, that's just because I'm only recording in 1080p. So yeah, let's jump right into this one. I thought for a second, or should I use like a deep voice for death there? I thought for a second you would never wake up, little one. How ironic that would have been, would it not? I am Charon, the Spiritfarer. I can't get as bassy as him. Well, that is what I've been until your arrival. I cannot say that I'm as sad to leave, but I still had a few things left to do here. I'm afraid you'll have to pick things up where I left them. It is, after all, my very last day. And you are? Stella. I love that. Welcome, Stella. I see you've brought a friend here with you. What's his name? Daffodil. I see. You two will share the burden then, and take it over from me. As I said, in a few minutes, I will be gone from this world. And that is why you are here. You will be the new Spiritfarer. Listen, your task here will be far from easy, but simple nonetheless. Go fetch stray spirits stranded on islands, and when they are ready, bring them back here. Dying souls can't pass away on their own. You will have to help them fulfill their last requests and be at their service until their last breath. The big round bridge over there is the Ever Door. The Alpha, where everything starts. The Omega, where everything ends. This is where all quests get completed and where existence meets its threshold. There is no task more important than this one. Stella. Never forget this, Stella. Here, there is something I need to give you. Now be really careful with it. Everlight. It is the Everlight. I have to say it like him, I guess. Your symbol The symbol of your status here, and the only tool you will ever need. Wait, what are you? Oh, how highly inappropriate. Well, that settles it. The Everlight will help you throughout your travels. It will be the light that shines in the darkness, the last remaining hope of the departed. Just look how bright and cheery this game is, with your little kitty friends having a fun as well.
Listen.
Hope is a flame, the light that never falters, the beacon of eternity. It is heavy and inconvenient, but there is no greater duty than this one. The fate of lost souls rests on your shoulders. Look, I was overwhelmed too at first. Just try to keep your focus. Take it one step at a time. You will soon get used to this place. Accustomed to these moments.
Spiritfarer.
You are the new Spiritfarers, after all.
Just one thing.
Well, he said it for me. Once I'm gone, you'll have to find a ship of your own. Mine is not suited for you, and it will fade away once I am gone. You might find one not too far from here if you keep rowing in the right direction for some time. Probably. It is time. Here I go.
Bye-bye.
So long, Stella, and good luck. You will need it. Just look how beautiful this art style is. Just so good. I'm a big fan. Big fan. Alright, there's my little ore made out of lights. Let's continue on for some time. Press A to jump, hold A to jump higher. What is that? Ooh, I screwed up. Hold up while jumping to climb through platforms. Hold down and hit A to drop down. Oh, gotta turn my camera back on. Stella! It really is you. Stand up straight. Let me get a look at you. You look good. And Daffodil is here too, I see? We'll have to find a lint roller then. And it might not be all that... it might not be that obvious after all. It's me, Gwen. Good thing you found me. But if you're here, that means... Oh. You are the new Spiritfarer. You are the one replacing Sharon. I was trying to get rid of him and only ended up here by accident. I've been stuck on this disgusting island for a week, living off sardines and cigarettes. Funny how I used to be the one getting you out of trouble before. I can see you have an Everlight now. Of course. See that boat over there? That's the one. It's obviously slightly shabby, but let's commandeer it. I'd wager it will work since you're the Spiritfarer. Okay, meet me on the deck over there. I'll explain it all. All right, let's go onto our ship. Oh, I can sit here. Oh, look at my cat curling up in my lap. How cute. All right, let's continue on with the story. It's not all about cats here, even though people like when we talk about our Stadia cats. Okay, here goes. Hope my fur coat won't be too damaged. All right. So I've played a little bit further than this, obviously. So step one is you meet the spirits. They look like those little guys with cloaks on. And then once you invite them to your ship, they eventually turn into their real form. and then you have to do a bunch of quests for them. And to actually get them on your ship, you have to oftentimes do quests to get them on your ship. Obviously not with this one. Wonderful. I'm not one to jump for joy, but this feels good. I'm going to turn the game down just a touch. Much better than anticipated. So, the way I see it, this boat is yours now. Don't you think? Good. And as you're the Spiritfarer, welcoming stray spirits is your new job. And once aboard, they will assume their true forms. Hey, I just said that. Well, it's my theory, anyway. Why are you looking at me like that? You need to come here and give me a hug. Alright, so this game is pretty awesome. Other than the art style, you can actually give hugs to everybody. So if you go to hug, you give them a hug. And they all like hugs. Everyone loves hugs. Much better. Come with me now. Let's take a look at this chaos. And the best part, you can actually hug your cat. Once she moves on. What a mess. Reminds me of Aunt Petunia's old yard. Beautiful, unorganized testament to someone's laziness. Or a vital impossibility to get rid of anything. At any rate, we should do something about this, or my dust allergies will be back. Let me think. There's one way to clean this up. You have to meet Albert. He is your local shipwright, and his jokes are garbage. But he's the only one that can fix your boat. We should head to Albert's shipyard. You must be wondering how to make the ship move. It's really easy, actually. There, let me give you this key I found on the island. It will unlock the cabin in the back. You should find a map projector in there. How do I know all this? Well, I was planning an escape, remember? And you know me. I plan things meticulously. Very meticulously. Go open up that cabin, Stella. The map projector should be simple enough to use, and you just have to go to Albert's shipyard. Alright, let me see if I can hug my cat. Oh no. No, don't want to do that. Okay, I guess I am going to do that. So you can hit the 3-dot button on your controller to look at your quests, upgrades, and shenanigans. I haven't seen what shenanigans are yet, but there we are. Okay, let's go to the map projector, and this is how you navigate in the game. Every time that you complete a location, a bit of your map expands, and then you can go a very long ways away. Like, the map is huge. I haven't obviously seen all of that. You can zoom in and zoom out. Yeah, pretty awesome. So let's go to the only place that I can go to, Albert's shipyard. So as soon as you select it, your boat starts moving. She wants to talk to me again. As I understand, the ship is powered by your Everlight. That is how it cruises the ocean and reveals stray spirits. It also explains why I couldn't do anything by myself. You must admit, it's quite fascinating. Look, I know you must feel overwhelmed. Sharon, the Everdore, the Spiritfarers, this place, the boat, me being here, it is a lot. You must be wondering what is going on. Truth be told, I don't really know either, but I'm here for you. I'll do my best to help you and try to make sense of it all. As I said earlier, I wanted to leave by myself, but somehow I just couldn't. Now that I see you, I think I know why. I'll give you some space for now. Don't hesitate to explore the ship. You can even give that fishing rod a try. The world is your oyster. All right, sweet. So we're heading over. You can see at the top left of the screen, there's that little icon moving on the bar. That is how close I am to my destination. Might as well do some fishing while we're waiting. Fishing's easy. You just hit X when the bobber goes down, and you just hold down X, and you'll catch a fish. Until you upgrade... Oh, I got a shoe. Boo. Until you upgrade your fishing rod, one of the characters that you invite will upgrade your fishing rod for you. You don't really have to worry about fishing. You just hold down the button. But then it gets into... the rod turns red, and if you don't let go of X, your line snaps, so it becomes more of a mini game. And a lot of the stuff in this game is mini games. So when you're using a loom to make thread, you're competing in a mini game to do. When you're growing things, eventually you learn the ability to sing songs or play songs to make your plants grow faster, and that's all like a Guitar Hero kind of mini game. Very, very simple Guitar Hero like mini game, but that's kind of how they add gameplay to this game. You can see at the top right of the screen, there's that little daytime thing. It tells you what time of day it is. Eventually that will move, and you have to go to bed at night. And your people have to go to bed, and your people have to eat, and you're making food to feed them, and they'll only like certain food items. So it does get pretty hectic with the amount of stuff that you're doing. But in what I've played so far, it hasn't become unmanageable, and it's been actually really, really enjoyable. All right, now head down to Albert Shipyard and upgrade your blueprint station. It's the only way to clear this clutter. I'm curious about what it's all made of. Considering the smell, I'd say at least 7 different types of dirt and dust. All right, set sail. So you go down, you hit X. X is the use button, so pretty much everything in the game is done with X. A is used for some things, and B is back. All right, let's talk to the shark.
Welcome to my shipyard, young traveler, where my prices are a customer's best friend. I'm Albert. Been in the business of shipbuilding for ages. Should I assume you're the new Spiritfarer? Well, of course you are. Anyway, you've been able to start this ship and bring it here after all. Gwen was right to point you towards my humble enterprise. Ha! Let me see what you have here. Nice little dinghy. Funny how it looks exactly like the one I built some time ago and stored in my old shipyard. See, Sharon was unhappy about his gloomy and dank ark. Actually, he was always complaining about everything. But the customer's always right. So I built him a newer, better one. Of course, he would never abandon his previous boat. Old habits die hard. But don't worry, you can keep this one. Let's just call it a loan. And let me tell you something. You know we always joke about the construction here? Don't worry, we're still working on it. Rah, 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 rah.
Bad joke.
Anyway, with a little bit of love, this bird will be resplendent again. The first thing you need is a proper blueprint table. Since it's your lucky day and I'm feeling generous, I'll offer it to you. Free of charge. Mind you, it's just a bit bare bones in terms of functionality, but the subsequent upgrades will come at such a small price you'll want to buy them almost immediately. Simply direct me to upgrade the ship.
All right, so let's do that. So you can talk to them, or you can upgrade. So all the characters that you meet have different icons, different things you can do, and that's kind of how the game kind of goes on. Just a lot of talking, a lot of quest doing, completing. I don't know how you want to say it, and you continue on with the rest of your gameplay. So, so we can buy the beginner blueprint station, which gives you guest house, garden, field, and kitchen. A hobbyist gives you the sawmill, loom, and foundry, or orchard, sheep corral, and windmill, chicken coop, lounge, crusher, and smithy, cow stall, and cellar. So you have lots of upgrades to do, and you can also upgrade your boat size as well, all the way up to the brawlish narwhal. And if you do that, that costs a lot of glimmer, which is the currency in the game. So let's buy the blueprint station. Can't buy anything else, and let's go back.
There you go. You'll be able to build and edit your buildings on your boat. What a treat. But if you really want to upgrade your boat in size and in pleasure, I'm your guy. Come back when your boat is getting too crowded. Cheers.
All right, so let's go down. Let's go back to our boat. So we're at almost 20 minutes, and I don't want to stop. So this first look might go a little bit long. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. You fine folks. Finally, good. Albert gave it to you for free? And he said he loaned the ship to you? Ominous. Hard to know what he has in his mind, but it doesn't sound reassuring. Anyway, let's focus on the task at hand for now. Cleaning up this deck. You can go to your new blueprint table above your cabin and select the move option. In it, you'll be able to remove any building and get back resources. Go for it. I'll wait down here. All right, so let's go here. We'll go, only thing we can do is edit. And let's go to the junk. So you can click on it. You can move it around if it's something that is movable, or in this case, you just hit Y to salvage. So salvage, you get maple logs, empty bottles, old shoes, and an old carpet. Yes, siree. Let's do it. Wonderful. Okay, she's getting give me a quest to build something, so I might as well go talk to her instead of just doing it. You did a wonderful job, Stella. And the good news, you have enough resources to add a guest house to your ship, a necessary amenity. Newly welcome spirits such as myself will have a temporary place to relax and sleep. Well, sleep. Not really. I can tell you for sure that no one will be thrilled to spend more than one night in there. But it beats sleeping on the deck. The stars are pretty, but the wood is stiff and the humidity is hard to tolerate. I'll leave you to it. Have fun. Alright, let's see if I can hug my cat now. Oh, I can't hug my cat yet? Oh, there it is. Look at that. Giving the cat a hug. Super cute. Alright, let's jump up here. We'll go to builds, and so we can build fields, garden, and kitchen, and the guest house. So the one that they want us to build is a guest house. Let's build our guest house. You can basically put it anywhere you want in that little grid, and you can even put it up on stilts if you so choose. So you can put it all the way up here at the top if you want. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to place it here. The good thing is once you place it and you go into edit, you can move it anywhere without any sort of limitation to, it doesn't cost more to move it. All right, let's wait for her to talk to us. Very nice. This guest house is very pretty. It has your touch. Nice work as usual. Now at last I have a place to sit down and enjoy the view. Oh, wait. What is going on? Something else is happening. Ah, I should have expected this. I'm actually hungry. Very hungry. You know how terrible a cook I am, but remember you being absolutely fantastic. But I remember you being absolutely fantastic at it. I'm reading too fast. And you might have fished a few fishes already. Trouble is, I can't really eat an entire raw fish. I could try for sure, but I'll probably choke on a fishbone and never survive. That's not how you want me to go. As absurd as this sounds. So you should keep on using your blueprint table of yours and build a kitchen on board. I'm pretty sure I have seen the plans for it in there, as well as the necessary resources. Damn, you require bright jelly. And there's only one way to get some. Look, I should have told you when I first met you here. Something scares the hell out of me. A dark presence, and even I cower from it. A void that swallows all, light included. It can take many forms, and for me it is always jellyfish. Yes, I'm fully aware of the irony. The bright jelly you need for the kitchen, well, only these jellyfish can provide it for you. So there's no other option. I'll have to face my fears. But you're here. With you, I can do it. They will appear as a dark patch of pure fear on your map, so you can't miss it. Go, I'll take some time to prepare myself. All right, so let's go over here. Let's go to a jellyfish location on the map. Ooh, dark spot of pure fear. All right, so we're on our way. Might as well do some more fishing. So as I said, when you meet other characters, eventually you'll be able to upgrade your fishing rod, or it'll happen automatically. You don't even have to do it. But that gives you the ability to fish up bottles, which can give you quests, can give you items. You can even fish up like jewelry and stuff, which is worth a lot sold to specific vendors. So fishing is actually something that is really useful to do a game. Besides the fact that it gives you food that you have to feed all of your all the spirits that are collected on your ship. Things like old shoes and stuff like that, eventually you'll be able to sell them to the collector or the recycler. I can't remember what his name is. All right, we're most of the way there. Excuse me, we're most of the way there. When we get almost to the end of that line, you'll tell that we're getting close because things switch from being so... Oh, no, didn't want to do that. That's the wrong button. Go away, Google Assistant. Sorry, I meant to hit screen capture, not Google Assistant. Oh, now it's getting dark. Fish this fish up, and then we're gonna go do some jellyfishing. Feel like I'm SpongeBob. Here we are. Damn. Here they come. Remember, set your eyes on the ones with bright jelly. They should be visible enough. That said, pop as many as you can. You'll get glims anyway. I'll wait for you inside. It's just too hard for me to stay out here. Go ahead. I believe in you. All right, let's go. Let's do some jellyfishing. You can see the green icon on the side. That means that there is ones that have bright jelly in them that are coming at me. And the good thing is, every jellyfish that you pop gives you some glims, or I called it glimmer before. I guess it's technically called glims, but glimmer's close enough. A lot of times things will be too high to get, so you have to go up to other areas of your ship. And I missed all those because I am terrible. Actually, it gets a little bit better when you have a bigger ship and you've upgraded the bigger ship, because you get more areas where you can place things, so you can go higher and you can add more platforms and all that fun stuff. All right, let's stop missing these things and let's try getting them, because you know that's kind of what you're supposed to be doing here. Oh my gosh, I am not doing so hot. Let's see if I can catch this guy. Ooh, look at all these guys. Oh, so many. Jellyfishing. Oh, I can't quite reach it. No, don't go away. I need you. No, get back here. No, get back here. No, I missed it. Ah, damn. You know, I should have been up here the whole time instead of on the boat. Got a little bit more bright jelly as well. All right, so I finished my jellyfishing. Fantastic. Okay, I'm really impressed. You rocked out there, tumbling and diving like a shooting star, and without the slightest fear nor hesitation at that. You definitely haven't lost your touch, Stella. And you've even gathered enough bright jelly to build a proper kitchen. Go for it. I'll be patiently waiting, slowly digesting myself. Okay. I get cranky when I'm hungry, is the quest that I'm on. Don't we all? All right, so let's build a kitchen. Kitchen all the way over here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put it here for right now. Eventually I'll have to move it, but that's cool. What I'm missing is I got a double jump in my other game that I was playing, and I'm really missing not having the double jump right now. All right, lovely kitchen. You can now use the kitchen's oven. It should be rather simple. Put any one ingredient in the oven and wait for it to be cooked. You can even try these loose corn kernels that I have hanging around my pockets. Ew. Can't wait to see you in your cooking glory again. You got this. All right, so let's go in the kitchen. We go to the stove. You can go to recipes, which I don't have any of yet. As you can see, there's a lot of recipes in the game. So let's go to cook. You can cook fish and corn. Corn cooks really fast, so we're going to cook corn right now. So you can move up to 5 items so far. There might be an upgrade that makes it go a little bit better, but this is, so far, you can only put 5 in there. And corn cooks super fast. Like, it's going to be ready right away. Where fish takes a little bit longer, especially if you're doing 5 at a time. All right, let's take it out. Your little guy, your little light turns into gloves, which is pretty funny. So let's cook these fish. And you can also cook logs to get coal if you want coal. I can smell it. I could eat anything. Just give me some food. All right, so the different options you have are their mood. You can see what their mood is like. You can see why they're happy or sad. You can also give items to them down the road. I haven't unlocked that yet. You can talk to them, give them a hug, or give them food. So let's give her popcorn. Well, I won't die just yet. Thanks, Stella. It's better than I thought it could be. But then again, you've always been a wonder in the kitchen. Don't forget, spirits don't run on sunshine and water. We need a good meal once in a while. It'll be up to you to understand who's fond of what. For me, I'm sure you remember, I've always loved comfort food, and that I would die for a cup of coffee. But I'm not that picky. I can eat anything, just never the same thing twice. Oh, and before I forget, here's something that I was supposed to give you. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but an obol is a symbol of passage. It's a fee each spirit has to pay you. But something tells me you knew that already. Okay, let's keep on improving this craft. As you must have seen in your blueprint table, there's a field and a garden blueprint, which means you can grow many different things and turn the ship from into an adorable farm of sorts. You should add a field first, in my opinion. it's going to be easier to find the resources for it around here. And you can grow flax in it, which in turn will be used to craft more things. In addition to building a field, we should go buy seeds to use in it. But that will come later. I need you to visit an island close by. It's called Mostine Cove, and there's something on it we need. I'll tell you when we get there. All right, and you can see at the bottom of the screen, it says it's too dark. It's impossible to continue. Let's talk again. Ah, yes. Forgot to tell you about this. As you can see, the boat stops at night. I believe it's a side effect of your Everlight being well light, or some other technicality. That being said, it will allow people to sleep undisturbed. You, in the meantime, can do anything you want, tackle unfinished business, or just chill on deck under the stars. I suggest you go to sleep too in that cozy little room atop your cabin. You'll wake up refreshed and ready to go, and the ship will start up again in the morning. Oh, and speaking of that, you know me, waking up on time has never been my forte. You can ring the bell over there to wake people up. Remember, only do it at the right time. Early morning should do the trick. Speaking of sleep, time for me to take a nap. See you tomorrow, Stella. Have a good night. All right, so let's go here. We'll go into our little room, and we'll have a sleep. Yes. Your little cat sleeps in your hat, which is super cute. And then the next day starts up. All right, so we'll go to the Mostine or Moss Cove, Moss something Cove, whatever the new place. We'll go there. That'll be what we do today, and then we'll stop this video. Press L1 to toggle the clock and trajectory display on and off. Ah, cool. All right, so let's figure out where to go. We can go here. These are crates, so you can get resources and things. But let's go to Mostine Cove. All right, and as that's going, let's wake up. And you can see when your cooking is finished, because there's smoke coming out of the kitchen. Which generally is a bad thing, but not in this case. Grilled fish. I don't have anything else to cook, do I? Just some logs that I want to keep. All right. Awesome. Well, you see, that's just her general wanting to talk to me thing. Let's do some fishing while we're waiting. And then I'll show you kind of what the rest of the game is going to look like. I just love how beautiful this game looks. Like turning off the UI. It's just picturesque. Very, very nice game. So when we go to the new location, it'll be a place where you can actually do some gathering and also meeting some other spirits. All right. One more fish and then we'll get off our boat. One other thing about the boat is you can jump off the boat at any time. And when you do that, it stops. So if you see something in the water that you want, like if you're going by crates, you can just jump off at any time. And the boat will stop and you can swim around. You can't go super far. But you can pick shells and barnacles and stuff off your ship. Which is fun. Some of them, like empty shells, you can sell. But common mussels, you can actually cook them. So that's more food for people that like fish. All right, look at that. We should hop on that island over there. Mostine Cove discovered. Maybe we'll find something interesting. All right, so let's go down here. She wants to come with me, but I'm just going to take off without her. All right, so here we are. So if you go back on the boat, you can go back to your island, or to your ship rather, leave the island. These little things, these are like little collectible things, or little container things that you can open. So that gave me some glims and an empty bottle. Ooh. I meant to talk to her, but instead I'm doing the collecting. So you can basically turn your little light into a saw, and you basically go back and forth to cut down trees. And the trees will eventually regrow after a number of days, so you can come back and recollect the logs if that's what you want to do. Well done. Congratulations. For you have become Death, the destroyer of worlds. Jokes aside, that's how you do it. You go on ahead, cutting down more trees, then we'll go back to the boat and build a field with all those maple logs. Okay, you can also grab some berries from berry bushes and things. More food for people to eat and things to cook. We'll grab another tree, cut it down. So you can just see that the game itself, even though each character has different requests, so some like comfort food, some like gourmet food, some will eat anything, you can see that there's a lot of stuff to basically take part in all day, even when you're not... Oh, I held it too long. So you hold down X to break rocks and things. Basically, after the second flash is when I let go. There we go. Got a bunch of limestone. So yeah, you'll be doing things every day to kind of explore and have fun. So you don't always have to listen to your little villagers that join you on your boat. But eventually what you're going to want to do is solve each of their problems. And in fact, when you go to different islands, the only way that the spirits will come with you is if you solve a little puzzle or problem that they have. All right, so let's go back to the ship. And we'll build the thing that she wants us to build. Builds. She wants me to build a field, which, because I can't actually build, I need lightning in a bottle for the garden. So we're going to build the field, put it above for right now. I'll eventually redo all this, but this is where it will stand for right now. All right, a field. Huh, it's better looking than I thought. There's a little je ne sais quoi to it. Simple but elegant. Now all you have to do here is plant field seeds in there. Seeds can grow only in their respective places. Garden seeds won't grow in the field, so don't bother trying. But you know me, I would kill a plastic cactus, so don't take my word on this. Anyway, there's only one place where we could possibly find what we need. Theodore specializes in seeds, and he has set up shop in Hummingburg, the busiest town of the area. Theodore and his brothers are all founders of Raccoon Inc., a shady retail franchise with very loose moral values. Yes, this world has a serious problem of dubious business practices. Since I don't want you to get swindled, I'll come with you and do most of the talking. I've run into this cheeky little raccoon once, and his dishonesty was blatant. Let's head to Hummingburg then. All right, so let's jump down. Let's go to Hummingburg. And we'll get there. That'll be the last one I go to. I said the last one was the last one, but I want to show you kind of the other souls before I end this first look. It's more of a first play than a first look, but I hope everybody is okay with that. All right, we'll see if we can grow some seeds. So the little door to get to the plots are here, and you can grow up to 3 items if you have the seeds for it, which I don't, because I haven't broken any crates, nor have I gone to the little area to buy them. So that's cool. While we're sailing, let's do some reorganization. So let's do edit. Let's grab our little living area. We'll put that there. We'll put the kitchen on top of it. And we'll move this thing down. So you can see, I was able to basically redo my whole ship, and it didn't cost me anything. I didn't spend anything. It might be maybe some glimmer, maybe? Or glims, but I don't think so. Oops. I don't think so. Actually, well, let's check it out. Let's check it out to be sure. So we'll go to edit. We'll move this guy over here. Yeah, no, didn't cost me a thing. At least not that I can see. And you can actually salvage it too. So if you build something you don't mean to, you can get all the items back for it. All right, so I'm going to be in here. So we'll get ready to jump down and go to Hummingbird. And then we will end this video at about 40 minutes. All right, so let's go. Just look how cute the game is. Like, I just love it. I love this game so much. Okay. All right, so here we are. We're in another island. And you can see there's a bunch of spirits around. So when you talk to them, I simply adore your hat. Our local shop, Raccoon Inc., only carries garbage wares. Seeds, logs, rocks, all useless items. I need me a hat like yours. So eventually, you'll have to find a hat to give this person to then invite them to your boat. And they all have their own wants. I hope my next game will be ready soon. I've crunched data and spent 5 nights theory crafting. Clearly, if you take the heavy weapon proficiency from the Mountain Gnome race, there's a nifty synergy with the level 3 rogue ability Eviscerate. It's for sure a bit weird, but they say 5d20 and auto crit on prone can't be defeated, am I right? Okay. Take a good look at the shrine, Stella. It's simply stunning. Some objects in this world are meant to resonate with the Spiritfarer and the Everlight. I've heard this monument has the power to enhance the Everlight's abilities. The 2 slots on it need to be filled up. I'm fairly certain you can use obols to activate it, but to get obols, you need to welcome more spirits to your ship. I'm sure you'll soon find more lost souls like me. All right, so this is where you get the double jump, which is great. So you can see the ability that you'll get. You'll see the number of obols that you need, and every time that you invite a spirit to your ship, they give you one as kind of like the cost of travel to the afterlife. So yeah, that's kind of what you're doing here. So let's continue. I won't talk to all these people. We'll speak to the raccoon. And I'll go to buy first. You'll see. Prices are crazy. One flax seed is 7,000 glim. Obviously not something I'm going to pay for. So step right up, potential prospect. Welcome to Raccoon Inc. We've been servicing Hummingbird since forever. You've got the glims, I've got the goods. I've got all the wares to make you spend those hard-earned glims. Step right up. Okay, what was that? Those prices are out of control. I won't let him get away with this. Are you ready to see me obliterate this merchant? Yes. Good, let's do this. Theodore, I know what you're doing here, and you should be ashamed of yourself, you trash panda. People like you are the reason we have middle fingers. What? Madam, what's the meaning of this? My friend here is the new Spiritfarer, but she's not a newbie, and neither am I. That little scam of yours won't work on us. But I can assure you my business practices are quite above board. Be warned, you treacherous striped weasel. I won't tolerate this behavior one more second. No more shenanigans, no more double crosses, just fair prices. So stop being dishonest at once. And next time I see you, I'll try being nicer. If you start being smarter. Got it? But, yes, of course. I promise you, I'll adjust my prices. I beg you, please don't scold me anymore. I'll even give you a discount. Hey, you. Yes, you. Your friend really gave that greedy merchant some hell. You both look like you could possibly join the upstairs crew. You want to come up, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool being up here. Yeah, all the best people are up here. Don't get too excited, though. Some idiot broke the ladder. You'd have to be able to jump inhumanly high to make it. I guess you could also use the stairs in that house. But some other idiot lost the key. Well, anyway, see ya. Upstairs crew forever. All right, so let's go talk to this trash panda again. We're going to buy some things. The key for Hummingbird is still 5,000 glim, which is crazy. But let's buy a few flax seeds. I'm going to buy 5 of those. And we'll buy a carrot. We'll buy a carrot. All right. Fantastic. If you've got everything you need, I'll take my leave. Feel free to stay here as long as you want. I'll meet you at the pier. All right, so let's go back to our ship. We're going to plant some seeds, and then that will be the end of this first look. Hopefully you're all enjoying this. This game is just so cheerful. I don't know. It's just it just feels great to play it. It's just so warm and heartfelt, all the conversations, and it's cute, and yeah, it's all the stuff that I really want to do in a video game these days, especially with all the other stuff that's going on, right? All right, so let's plant a flax seed. And then once you plant a flax seed, you have to water. That little water sign comes up, it means you have to water. All right, let's go out. Let's talk to her. Way ahead of me, Stella. Your thumb is as green as your hat. This boat will soon become a cozy floating farm. Don't forget, you probably have to water plants once in a while. Don't ask my word for it, though. My gardening knowledge is as limited as my father's empathy. We'll have to find better mentors than me. Which reminds me, I believe it's time for you to find new people. Not that I don't love the idea of just us two cruising the oceans. But you are the Spiritfarer. And Spiritfarers find spirits. And yes, help them fulfill their last wishes, however mundane they can be. I've heard of a place not far from here, where someone might be in the need of your help. And I bet you'll like this one, if he is who I think he is. Go! Let's sail. Alright, let's start the ship moving. And then that is it for this first look. Hopefully you're all really enjoying it. I'm a big fan. So as soon as we cross this path, that's like a thunderstorm, you eventually learn that you can harness the thunder, or the lightning rather, which is pretty cool. So I won't spoil it, but this game is just so cool and cute and awesome, and I'm a big fan. Big fan. All right. So anyway, that's going to about do it for me, Lloyd Hannison from the Stadia Cast podcast. Thank you for joining me for this super long first look. I'm just absolutely in love with this game from start to finish, from when I've played already. I just absolutely love it, and I can't wait to jump further in when I'm on Stadia, because I have it with me wherever I am. So anyway, my name is Lloyd Hannison from the Stadia Cast podcast. Daz me on Twitter, DASME. We record the Stadia Cast each and every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern. We'd love for you to join us over at youtube.com/StadiaCast. You can also check out the podcast on audio podcatchers. Just go to anchor.fm/StadiaCast, or do a search for StadiaCast on all your pod catchers of choice, whichever one you use. We're there. Yeah, let us know what you think of this game below. If this is a game you'd like to see streams of, let us know below as well. I'd love to stream a little bit more of this game, and let people know kind of how this game is gonna continue. What other adventures and upgrades and other things that you get access to as you go through the game. So anyway, again, my name is Lloyd Hannison from Stadia Cast. Thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll talk to you the next time here. Take it easy, everybody.